What's up, humans? Let's talk about getting rid of things. I've taken on a purging challenge multiple times, and every time I do it, I have people in my life being like, "What are you doing, Mark? You already don't have anything. What are you going to purge?" But I feel like I'm a minimalist by society's extremely inflated consumer standards and not by my own standards. I'm always accumulating unnecessary things, and I find myself in this position where I kind of want to get rid of things, but kind of don't know if maybe I should hang on to it because it might come in handy later. And when you're on the fence, of course, your default is just to hang on to it. But when you take on a purging challenge, your default shifts. And if I'm ambivalent about it, then clearly I'm not really valuing it. So I might as well get rid of it. And I've done this in a few different ways. One is to purge one item on day one, two on day two, up to 30 on day 30. And of course, this gets a little wild by the end. This isn't my favorite way to do this challenge, though, because usually when I start a new challenge, I'm the most excited. So to only purge one item feels like an odd show of restraint when there's more things that I want to get rid of. So my preference is to just say, I'm going to purge at least one thing each day, and then maybe more if the momentum carries me, as it often does. So what types of things? I mean, you name it. Papers, half-dead pens. The new one this go around was nostalgia items, that box of yearbooks and old photos and assignments you completed in elementary school and that type of stuff. And I'm always like, will I go back to this or will I not? And so you end up hanging on to it for a decade or more. And so what I did is I digitized a bunch of these memory items so that I could look at them in digital format if I ever choose, but I'm not hauling around the physical objects anymore. And that was super liberating in general. Anytime I get rid of things, I find it to be super liberating. So if you've never given it a go, if you've never said, hey, have I used this in the last 6 months, in the last year, in the last 5 years, then I invite you to ask those kinds of questions and see how liberating it is to start letting go. I love this one, as I always do. Like I say, it's a challenge that I return to from time to time, because even though I'm fairly committed to a minimalist lifestyle, I'll find myself on the fence and then default just slowly accumulating stuff unless I shift my focus for a month or so at a time. So I'm sure I'll do this one again. I'm sure it'll add great value when I do it again. I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10 because it's just something that really resonates with me, always adds value, and that I'm excited to share with you all. Please share your thoughts on minimalism and purging in the comments down below. I'll look forward to reading them, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.